Hey guys, it's Ashley here to talk to you about the libido seesaw and how that just affects our lives so much and just what it really means. So, the most common reasons that loyal couples really seek out professional help and guidance for their marriage is really a decline in the frequency of sex or sexual interaction, mismatched sex drives, and really difficulty with climaxing or performing. And of course, one that I think we would just say in general, that lack of libido. So let's explain what that can mean. I'm going to use my friend, Miss Lucy Libido, hey, to help us out here. And this comes from page 23, and I want to read this to you guys. I want you to think about the person you love. I want you to envision yourself standing right next to that person and a seesaw. And in front of the seesaw is a giant, large container of silver round balls. Now, I want both you and your loved one to grab a burlap sack. That sack has the big old honest word across it. It says libido. I want you to both fill your sack with the amount of silver balls, remember because you had those, that correspond to your individual libidos. So go ahead and put that sack on the scale. So guys, here's the deal. Maybe your sack has 2 silver balls. Maybe his sack has 19 silver balls. Maybe it's the opposite. So what happens is each of us is made unique. We are uniquely made by God, and we are designed on purpose and for a purpose. So what happens is one might be pressing down heavy, say the man's side, and the woman's might be light and free. And that frustrating back and forth just really makes that inequality of those sex drives in the marriage super frustrating. So the person with that giant heavy burlap sack, they just feel frustration because they just want to express love. They want to feel connection. They want to truly get intimate. So they just feel a lot of frustration because they need more connection, more passion, and they need it more frequently and to feel it more frequently. So they feel a lot of torn emotions because they don't want to push usually, but they are really feeling disconnected and don't like the constant rejection they might be experiencing. So the person with the lighter libido or the burlap sack doesn't necessarily want a smaller sack. They actually are sometimes okay with the size of their sack, right? There's a whole bunch of room in there, a couple little balls. Sometimes there's just less of a need for them. Maybe it's medications, maybe it's life stresses. And for some people, they want to have the desire, they just don't know how to make themselves. So this usually happens to a lot of people with the birth of kids or with life changes or just the stresses in general. So we're going to talk about how to actually make sure we are helping each other not only carry and balance those burdens, but how we're able to increase our desires if we wish to. So here we go. We're going to talk about filling the sack with desire to make it a little heavier. So these are my special friends that I would say definitely are able to help us out a little bit, if that makes sense. The first one is Progessence Plus. And Progessence Plus is an oil that for me, I was just not having regular cycles for 7 years until I started using it. I love it, love it, love it. It actually really just helps me with Mr. Libido and emotions and overall control of how I feel. It's something that I can't imagine not having it. It really helps me have those regular periods, have that desire and the self-confidence I need to be ready to go. We know that our progesterone, is our happy hormone. It's also our hormone that makes us feel comfort and safety with our partner. So you want to make sure you're doing that because it's really going to help you feel like you're able to get together with the man you love and give him all of you, because it helps with hormonal issues, and many women who have low progesterone have zero desire. There's a whole section in the back of this book from Dr. Dan Purser all about Progessence Plus and questions to ask. I don't want to go into it too much, but Lady Sclerol and Sclerescence, they're for topical use, and it's great for really that. Sclerescence can also be ingestible, and this is going to help with hormonal balance and reproductive system in general. So check those two out. And then Dragon Time. Dragon Time is for that time of the month when you feel like a dragon. Nasty, maybe mean, maybe yelling. Maybe you just feel like you need to be tamed, like you're not in charge of your emotions. I think it's great in a hot Epsom salt bath. It's great to apply via Vitaflex points on the inside of your ankles. If you need it all month long, that's fine, but most people need it the week of. The next oil is Endoflex, and Endoflex is great for endocrine system support. It regulates and helps with metabolism, growth and development, tissue function, sexual function, reproductive, and mood. So this is going to affect your adrenal glands, and this is just a bottle of beauty to help keep you collected and balanced. It's been a huge difference for me. I roll it right here every single day, twice a day, along with my P Plus. And these are great ones for you to make sure that you're getting together with your spouse to get on board and you feel like, hey, come over here and kiss me, baby, instead of get away from me, I'm a freaking dragon, or I need hormonal balance. So learning to use these oils has made me become so much more self-aware, but also resilient and determined to be in charge of my own feelings and desire and libido. It doesn't completely solve it, but guys, it's a major help. So check these oils out.